Hello everyone, my name is Maria and welcome to our story-focused playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we figured out what's happening with Grey Wardens, that they are being controlled by Corypheus, and today I really want to see this quest through. So let's go to our war table and continue Here Lies the Abyss mission. Hello my dear advisors, so let's see what we have here today. A couple of missions should be finished. Varric's Amulet of Power. A letter has arrived at Skyhold addressed to nobody. We encroach upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us. The letter is unsigned except for a vague seal depicting 6 crossed swords. 6 crossed swords. I don't remember that symbol. So we'll see what it's about. We have so many things to do. Okay, Orlais, we have, yes, about Josephine. My dearest Lynette, I was injured on the way back from the Conclave, when this insane war erupted between the Apostates and the Templars. I made it to an inn just before the gash on my leg turned into a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent for a proper healer. I owe them my life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Yours always, Ellery. Except, should I talk to her about it before we go? Because I think we need to do something else. Yeah, let's talk to Josephine. But we are doing Here Lies the Abyss today. By the way, I just realized that we still don't have one of our companions, and if we have the time, we will do it today as well. Varric approves. Of what? Oh, his quest, okay.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our next move?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Getting a judge favor operation available. Yeah, so we will do that and then go to the quest. I have approached Judge Old, who's requested a party of Inquisition soldiers meet him in the Frostbacks. I think it's pretty easy. The commander has kindly found some soldiers he can spare to accompany Judge Hunting's party. Okay.
Inquisitor?
19 minutes, so we should see the results today. And let me just ask Leliana and our dearest Colin do something else. Shadows over Denerim. Okay, first I feel I must apologize.
Have you heard anything? Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Things had progressed to the point where I simply wanted the rebel mages and everyone associated with them out of our lands. Queen Honora, oh my god, the queen. Yes, of course, I would ask for your assistance in hunting down these spies before they do hear what they did in Radcliffe. Is it better to send Leliana? I have just the agent in mind. Send forces. Yeah, let's ask Leliana.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, 3 hours. Okay, that's an important task, probably. And now, here lies the abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clarel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses. 12 to 15, I think we're level 13, so it should be fine.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls, and thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sappers. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news.
And what's the bad ones? Yes, but what about demons?
None of that accounts for the Wardens summoning a giant demon army. That is the bad news.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
This will be bloody. There is no other way.
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Let's do it. I'm ready. Looks promising so far. We have a lot of our people going there. Wonderful. Good job, guys. This thing looks impressive. Here we are. She looks gorgeous. Let's go, everyone.
For the Wardens! Pull back! They're through!
All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Don't take risks.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Alistair will guard your back. Hawke is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive.
Demons are here.
There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
How are you?
Keep your distance!
No. Just fall back to safety.
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill Wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
You know, I'm really happy about
Nicely done.
this.
I'm glad some of them could be reasoned
I'm
with.
glad that some of the Grey Wardens will be alive after this, because it is a very important part of this world.
We're clear! Let's get to the next one. You can press on ahead, your worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
Of course, thank you guys, I really appreciate it. So let's go help our other people and sane Grey Wardens. Hawke is here, hey! How are you?
I thought your men could use some help up here.
Of course, keep them off me. Protect my troops, obviously.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Thank you. I really think that we can do it without, losing too many people. Unfortunately, we cannot save them all, but we will try to help.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect!
The Inquisition is inside Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty.
She looks like a decent person.
It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
You don't need to die.
It will.
She really thinks she doesn't have a choice.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Don't do this, Clarel. Of course you'd say that. No, don't do this.
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Adamant wants.
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then he binds your mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
No.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
We have 2 Grey Wardens with us. Please. He's gonna kill her.
Bring it through!
No? No! Don't do that!
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I helped fight the archdemon in Ferelden. Could you consider listening to me?
Blackwall? Do you want to say something?
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Special. Blackwall, talk to them. Some wardens may see reason. Innocent wardens may be spared. I spared wardens before. No, I think Blackwall should talk to them.
Blackwall, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Amazing. Great job, Blackwall. I knew I could count on you.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Yes.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
The dragon. That's good. We can kill it now. Oh, it looks so beautiful. But not as beautiful as the other dragon. It's Dragon Age after all. Yay! Good job, Clarel.
Clarel, wait.
Now I really want to save her. I think she's a good person. This cinematic is just fascinating. It's just so good. Let's do this.
Getting a little hot in here.
Oof, oof. We are trying to get to the highest point of the tower, I think. Maybe there is some weapon there that we can use for the dragon. Good.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You can do it, Clarel.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody.
She is powerful. I like her.
You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight!
No! Oh my god! No! She's still alive.
In war, victory. In peace, vigilance.
Wow. This is incredible. I'm so impressed. This whole mission... Alistair, okay. This whole mission is just the highest quality. Varric, everyone! What is going on?
Well, this is unexpected.
We were falling. Is this... Are we dead?
No. The Inquisitor did something with the mark. Opened another rift. I think we're in the Fade.
We should know. We are a mage, after all.
I've seen my father in the Fade. I've seen a demon pretending to be my sister in the Fade. But I've never seen this.
It's not how I remember the Fade either.
The first time I entered the Fade, it looked like a lovely castle filled with gold and silks. I met a marvelous desire demon, as I recall. We chatted and ate grapes before he attempted to possess me. Perhaps the difference is that we are here physically. This is no one's dream.
The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Maybe.
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Adamant was using, and there could be others.
In the real world, the rift with the demons in it was nearby, in the main hall. Can we get out the same way?
I hope so.
It sounds like our best option. There. Let's go.
Is this really what it's like when you dream? How do you people ever sleep? Remember last time we ended up in the Fade, Hawke?
I remember the lot of you being tempted by demons.
Well, we got better. Sort of.
I'm so glad that Hawke and Varric can talk. I really like seeing them together. And yeah, I will not say anything right now, but as you might know, this is not a blind playthrough, and this particular part I do remember how it ends. But let's just see what's in the Fade for now. Investigate. I came to the Temple of Sacred Ashes with the faithful, ready to help at the conclave. I prayed to the Maker for peace, but the mountains shook and fell and buried me. Alone in the darkness, my legs crushed, I cried in fear of a world with no Maker, fading in and out of dreams of monsters inside the black. Light my final hours. Let me go to the Maker without the terrors of darkness confounding me. So, as I understand, this is a letter of a person who was there at the conclave.
Let's look around.
Right? Let's look around. What can we find here? Will we drown again? Candle. Find another fear. Fears of dreamers. Present the item to something. Take. Ooh, what is this? Magic +1. Permanently. This is cool. Yes, I remember that about the Fade. Especially about Dragon Age Origin. Weird. What weird? What are you talking about? So yeah, in Dragon Age Origin we also walked through the Fade and we could get permanent abilities, not abilities, skill points after that. Right, this is fascinating. And you know, the most interesting thing is that you can really see that they are here physically, because most often, like in Dragon Age 2 and Origin, the world was really distorted in the Fade, and here it's not at all. Wait, where should I go? This is the main quest, so let's go to this side. Maybe we can find more candles and fears and everything. What is this? It looks so beautiful. Oh! Who are you? Justinia!
What? That can't be.
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia.
It's a demon, right? It is. It is a demon.
What are you? A spirit? A demon? The real Divine couldn't have survived Haven.
Couldn't she? How much of Haven do you truly remember? You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Surely you can understand our concerns and explain what you are.
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
Do I have you to blame? No. How did you know my title? Yeah, because it happened way after the Conclave.
The real Divine would have no way of knowing that I'd been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I'd like to have a few words with this nightmare about that.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Why do demons serve Corypheus?
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
That actually makes sense, and now I think that this is the nightmare. Can I kill it?
How do we hurt it? We should likely focus on escaping the Fade first.
You hurt it by escaping the Fade and leading your people against Corypheus.
That wasn't what I meant.
I know. But for now, it is the best answer I can give you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
All to recover memory. Let's do that.
Bring forth the sacrifice.
This is it? I thought it's gonna be a little bit longer, but that's fine.
Run while you can! Warn them!
Oh, I think we're gonna see the full memory. Okay. Here, probably, right?
What's going on here?
Let's see. The Grey Wardens, right? So they kinda started it.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me! What's going on here?
So that mark on your hand, it wasn't sent by Andraste. It came from that orb Corypheus was using.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
Why is he telling us this? I still believe it's the nightmare, so that's why I said he. So it wasn't Andraste. That doesn't help. Let's keep moving.
Was that everything you wanted me to see?
For the time being. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Wait, I don't think it's the nightmare. I think it's another demon.
What's wrong, Hawke?
Those were Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed Corypheus took their minds. You've seen it happen yourself. Come on. You can add it to the things to yell at the Wardens about when we get out of here.
Oh, I intend to.
Yeah, I think it's another demon. Maybe like a competitor.
I've never met the Divine. You think that was really her?
Well, I have no idea. If it's a spirit, it's not acting like one. No demon would have been so helpful without asking something in return.
And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it.
Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories. That's low, even for a demon. Memories make us what we are. A monster that takes them away. I don't want to think about that.
But after what it did to the Wardens, it's going to learn to fear for itself.
My companions are finally talking. That's an improvement, by the way. I rarely install any mods, but I did install the one that makes banter happen more often. Hopefully it will work.
Ah, we have a visitor. Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think the pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
I know we're supposed to be scared here, but his voice... Guys.
I expected worse.
These are just his servants, I imagine.
Pity.
I mean, really, his voice is like really attractive. Let's see, what is this? The Claws of Dumat. Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length, hungry for blood. Master calls it the Claw of Dumat, and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it, as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of followers. He has met with the other priests, and in secret I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as in only just. He spoke to me later in the day and asked me to call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the fate, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumat, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the Claw of Dumat is now kept. There are shackles across the top of the great altar and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I just realized something very important from this text. First of all, he's talking about elves and he's talking about a claw. And I just realized that I've seen a claw amulet on Solas's neck. I don't know if it means anything, but I want to ask him about it. I really hope that I can. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not warned the others. If you I may save, if I tried to save us all, we would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. He has a wife? It is almost midnight. The Claw of Dumat, great and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love. Words somehow preserved in blood at the statue's base. This really makes me think of Solas, because we see talking in dreams, we see a claw, we see elves. I'm just saying, really. Let's go. I watched the blight take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened. My body racked my pains and chills. I saw too late the poison that has crept into the land. In my fever dreams, the sickness covered this whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Show me that this world survives. Show me that the poison does not take everything. This is such a good text. Like, you know, usually when I'm reading these letters, there are like a couple of sentences I can skip and nothing really changes. But in the Fade, the texts are so good. This is probably my favorite mission so far. Let's see what else we have here. Did I miss something? I don't think so. Examine dexterity +1. Where are we going?
Be ready! I'm guessing those aren't friendly either!
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, I don't really care if this episode is a little bit longer than usual, because I really want to see this mission through. What is it? They think they owe us, think they decide whether we live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression, as though we don't strive every day to stay sane, to keep the demons away. They can't control us any longer. I won't go back to the circle, not ever. I thought about it last night. Being back in the tower, their eyes on me, and all of it came back. All the years, head down, don't clench your fingers, be a good mage, be a quiet mage, and I realized I don't want to make peace with the Templars. I want them to burn, want it so badly, that the bed caught fire and wouldn't go out until Ivan iced it all over. It's still there inside me. I want them to feel the fear they made me feel. I want them to know what it's like. We're leaving for the conclave in a few hours. If those bastards so much as blink the wrong way, I let them see what an apostate looks like. From the Journal of a Known Mage. Oh. Yeah, he was angry. That's for sure. This is so good. The writing is amazing here. I love these journal entries. Oh, we can read it again. Wait. Yeah, it's the same, right? Yeah, it is. So I can just read it a couple of times. Is it a bug? I don't think so. Because demon was activated. Can I take it with me or something? No.
Perhaps I should be afraid. Facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Like Blackwall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a Warden's strength, beast.
He's gonna turn our companions against us or something like, right? I really like this idea. I hope that we will find out about all the fears of our companions. It's so fascinating.
Greetings, Dorian. It is Dorian, isn't it? For a moment I mistook you for your father.
Rather uncalled for.
Right, that's so good. I know I'm praising this game too much now, but this mission is honestly the best. You know, because all this time I felt like I enjoyed the other two games a little bit more, but not now. This is exceptional, honestly. Love it. And also we know about Blackwall, we know about Dorian. He didn't say anything about Varric, not yet.
Once again, Hawke is in danger because of you, Varric. You found the red lyrium. You brought Hawke here.
Just keep talking, Smiley.
Smiley? Yeah, this is the same. I just wanted to check because we can still read it. And he will say something about us, I assume. Maybe about Alistair even. I went to Tevinter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere, big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the Magisters liked the dragons as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts, mindless, terrible. The archdemon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We know all these things, but the Magisters don't care. And it is the same with the mages, so much danger, so much power in hands not ready for it, and the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The magisters are what the mages of Ferelden and Orlais want to be, our rulers holding us in terror, so that we wonder if they will bite as we walk by them. I joined the Templars to keep such mages under control. I have killed many since the rebellion we all saw coming. Now the Divine wishes us to meet them at the Conclave and give them a chance to make peace? I will go, I will smile, but if the dragon statue looks ready to bite, I will strike first. I'm not a child, and I will not be afraid. This is a very interesting perspective on what was happening at the Conclave, because she really...
Did you think you mattered, Hawke? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a...
Smaller fears, I would wager. Scavenging whatever the nightmare leaves behind.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Spiders? That is not what I saw.
Of course. The demons look different to each of us. Personalized little terrors.
Wonderful.
I'm kinda afraid of spiders, but there are creatures I'm scared of more.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger.
I understand. Can we talk?
There is not much time, Inquisitor.
Investigate. Do you remember what happened?
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
Can you please speak a little bit quieter, the Divine? I will make her louder, of course, but she's like really quiet. Please tell me what you are.
So, can you tell me who... what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
I think this was an accident. I'm right where I should be.
I was meant to become the Inquisitor.
But what is the Inquisitor? And how will she change the world? You believe in your purpose, and that is good. That is your power.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
Yeah, she is just so mysterious. Tell me about this anchor, tell me about the nightmare.
I'd like to know more about the nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
That sounds almost kind.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was once. But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow. As you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
What creature could want Corypheus to fail? An old god, maybe? Would she be an old god? Maybe, right? We'll see, but I can't think of anyone else. Let's recover some memories. What is it? It's our voice, right?
Go!
Someone else was there. Right? I think so. Here's another one.
Keep running!
Keep running. Wait, I see another candle. Oh, that's not what we need. Investigate. I joined the Wardens to serve in glory. No blade could touch me, nor any claw pierce my armor. Still, I was fated by joining to die. Alone, in the deep roads, the calling in my mind, I sat by the last campfire I would see, allowing myself one last night of terror, and cursed the fate that brought me here. Let it be my choice to have served and died. Let it be an ability rather than the dread hand of fate. Destroy my destiny, and let this be my decision. I know I keep saying this, but writing, top level, really. What? What are we supposed to do? Not really. What's happening? Oh, I didn't find a memory. A letter. The door is open. Mother said to run. She said the Darkspawn were coming. She wanted me to go. The door is open. It was closed when I left. She said she would be right behind me. She said not to come back, no matter what. The lamps are lit all over the village, even during the day, to see through the smoke. Mother should be here by now. But the door is open. I'm going to look inside. This is... Whoa. This is just... incredible. I mean, in terms of writing, the story itself is horrifying, of course. We understand that this child did not survive. Another one. The breach is sealed, and the war between the Templars and the Mages is finally over. All our fear and terror is finally ending as order returns to this world. I wish you could see the people celebrating at Haven. It is everything you would have wanted when you left for the Conclave. I will make your sacrifice a worthy one. What we do here with the fledgling Inquisition will shape all of Thedas. I will make you proud. Your flame will burn forever as a beacon of hope. Something is happening. The ground is shaking and the soldiers are running to the gates. Rest well at the Maker's side, my daughter. I will sing your memory again, soon. So this is one of the victims of Haven attack. Where is another memory? I don't understand. Oh, here it is.
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demons! Keep running! Ah!
Go!
It was you.
They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this can't be the Divine.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
That is okay. Let's see who this is. Not Andraste, right? No, it's not. Of course not. Are you her memory? Are you her soul?
Are you her? Did you linger here to help me instead of passing on?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal Divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
What, again? It wasn't their fault! We can debate the depressing details when we get back to Adamant.
Yes, Adamant, where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
So what are you saying? Terrible actions are only justified when they're your terrible actions? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion!
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
They might still be useful. What if Corypheus conjures another blight? You never know.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
Alistair is right, Hawke is right. I think that Hawke's idea about just making sure that the Grey Wardens behave is a good one, but getting rid of them? No, it's too much.
Alistair isn't defending blood magic or demons. You know the cost of the Blight as well as any of us, Hawke. The Grey Wardens are the only force that can stop that.
Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
All together!
I'm with you!
Let's fight. Defeat the demon's minions. We will do that. But yeah, so as I understand, at the moment, Grey Wardens can do whatever they want without any consequences, really.
I suppose we should follow the Divine. Whatever she is our way out of here.
I think maybe, but there is still something really suspicious about her, right?
Did the king's bastard think he could prove himself? It's far too late for that. Your whole life you left everything to more capable hands. The Archdemon, the throne of Ferelden. Who will you hide behind now?
Is that all it's got? I've heard worse than that from Morrigan.
That is certainly true. But they should have a kid together, by the way. I wonder if we'll see that kid here. Or in Veilguard. Oh, we found a card. Okay. Can we do something with it? I think we can.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
Yeah, that's a really good information. Protect the Divine from spiderlings. When the Darkspawn were new, when the Magisters had just brought them to our world with their sin, I was among the first to call myself a Grey Warden and swear to end the blight that threatened our world. We had seen the Archdemon die from mortal blows, only to rise again from the body of one of its servants. It could not die. I searched in vain for some way to kill the beast and save my world. I slept in fear with no solution, knowing only that the blight that Magisters had brought would destroy everything because I could not save it. Show me what must be done to slay the Archdemon. Show me what I need to save my world. Wait, what is this? Blackwall himself? Varric became his parents? Iron Bull madness? What is it? Became his parents. These are their fears? Blackwall himself. What do you mean himself? Cold despair? Solas dying alone. Why is he scared of dying alone? Sarah, the nothing. How can I find out what it is? And what is it? Dorian temptation. Cassandra helplessness. Vial of Darkspawn blood. Varric became his parents. This one. We cannot read this one. This is so interesting. Why don't we have anything for our Inquisitor? Alright. The last fear is definitely here. So let's find it. And this quest is gonna be done. What is this thing? Stuffed animal? And now let's bring it to the bed, I think, right? Here it is. Investigate. The child. Haven is burned. Mama cries when I'm not looking. It's cold in the mountains, and my feet hurt, but Mama says to hush, that others have it worse. She says a monster named Corypheus came to Haven, and it was only the Maker's blessing that let us escape. I don't feel blessed. The monsters come every night when I sleep, and I don't want to wake Mama crying again. I miss Sir Snort. Sir Snort always kept the monsters away, in my dreams. So this one was a small mage, right? Because if she saw demons in her dreams, probably. Play stuffed animal. Willpower +1. Retrieve the dreamer's reward. Where can I find it? Somewhere here, that's good. So we are going towards it. Divine Justinia, hi. Thank you for helping us. I really appreciate it. What is this?
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Enhanced Sunbow, Essence of Perfection. This is it? Really? Nothing? Okay, that's a bit disappointing. But, you know, we've read all the letters and I'm really happy about that. Supply, cash, anything else? Not really. Well, let's go.
The rift! We're almost there!
Great, Hawke. Why not just dare the old gods to try and stop you?
Whoa. Do you see this thing? Whoa. Okay, okay. That's impressive.
If you would, please tell Leliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
So it was Divine Justinia. No way. Really? The music is so good. Alright, this particular fight is not difficult at all because I'm a thunder mage and he's vulnerable. So that was pretty quick, honestly.
How do we get by?
Go! I'll cover you!
No, you were right. The Wardens caused this mess. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
I hate this so much. So much. And before I tell you my decision, I want to say that Hawke means so much to me because Dragon Age 2 was the first RPG game, really, I've ever played, and she was the one who, oh my god, I'm tearing up. She was the one who made me fall in love with these games, with this genre, and she is an incredible protagonist. I love her personality, I love her backstory, I love her voice. I honestly think it's probably one of the favorite voices in any video game, really, for me at least, because I don't know, it was so fun playing as Hawke, and her story was so touching and so personal. That was an incredible journey. I love Alistair as well, of course. He is the first character I really fell in love with. That's just the truth. And talking about Hawke, I understand that it leaves Bethany without a sister, it leaves Fenris without the love of his life, and it leaves Varric without his best friend. But it is what we're going to do for the following reasons. The first reason is that Hawke wants this. She knows that she freed Corypheus and she wants to help us defeat him. The second reason may be a little bit delusional, but there is a theory that Flameth tried to prepare, let's say, Hawke for this moment. Because when they meet, Flameth says something like, "Don't be afraid to leap into the abyss." And this quest is called Here Lies the Abyss. And when we're looking at it, I think, yes, Alistair will likely to die, Hawke will likely to die. Likely is not 100%, so we will hope that Hawke survives, but there is no way to know for sure. She's staying. Alistair goes back. He helps to rebuild Grey Wardens. He is a decent, honest man, and together with the hero of Ferelden they can do it. So I cannot do this. Okay, I know it's a game, but these characters, they mean so much for me and for so many people. This is the most difficult choice I've ever had to make in a game. For sure, nothing comes close, not even a little bit. Hawke stays.
Hawke! Say goodbye to Varric for me.
No, no. Varric.
So I can...
No demon army for Corypheus, it appears. The Divine, or her spirit, was right. You know that's not how they see it, though. And they just saw their Inquisitor work another miracle.
Let them believe it.
They need something to believe in.
I suppose the Inquisitor and his Warden friend escaped by the skin of their teeth wouldn't be as good for morale.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake.
Where's Hawke?
No, please, go away. Please.
Where's Hawke?
She's dead. If I say she died a hero, I don't think it's gonna help. Let's say that.
Hawke sacrificed her life to save us and strike a decisive blow against Corypheus.
Well?
I'm so sorry, Varric. I'm so sorry. Fenris and Bethany.
She gave her life not because she'd sworn an oath or been marked as special, but because someone had to do it.
Alistair, you're the senior surviving Grey Warden. What do we do now?
Help the Inquisition get out of our lay. The Grey Wardens help the Inquisition. They may be vulnerable to corruption. Get out. Banished? No, we will not banish them, of course, and they want to help. And I think it's really important that they stay, because this way they will be part of our victory and people will remember it.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Alistair believes that the Wardens are worth saving, and I trust him. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus and possibly his Venatori, but there are plenty of demons that need killing.
While they do that, I'll report to the Wardens at Weishaupt. Corypheus won't catch us with our trousers down again.
Thank you, Your Worship. We will not fail you.
You've already created something big with this Inquisition. I wish you luck leading it.
Thank you.
Alistair sent me one final report. He is on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
I know. Let's capitalize. What does this mean? It's not enough, I hope so. I just really want to know what this means. I hope nothing bad.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine.
All right.
You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Olay falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Got it. What are our plans there?
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
I have things to do first. Yes, of course. This is way too early for that.
I'll go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She was at peace.
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further?
Of course.
Thank you.
That was something. I will just really quickly go to the war table to... Oh, sorry. To give some tasks to our advisors, and we will finish up for today. So if you're interested, you can continue watching, and if not...
Now this is a hall worthy of the Inquisition.
Just have a wonderful day. Let's go. Yeah, I think we didn't have this carpet. So really, while I was in the Fade, you did some renovations. Good job, guys. Alright, let's see. Getting a judge's favor for Josephine. That's very important. There is now only one step left. A royal minister must ratify them. Please come see me when you have a chance. Of course, we will do this. Anything else? Is ready? No, I don't think so. I think the other two were much longer. So let's quickly go to Josephine so we can finish this.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our next move?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Oh, so we will go there, as I understand, right? Speak with Minister Belize at a party. Forgive the late reply. Wonderful as it is to hear from you. I have just ridden from trouble in the Dales. The civil war has made managing my holdings even more difficult. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble fetes. I only regret that it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise me you will warn her worship that my preoccupational will preclude a richer evening with my guests. Yes, of course. The Marquis is clearly fishing for an introduction to the council before you attend his party.
At your service.
And this is it for today. This episode was certainly something interesting. I hope you enjoyed it, considering the choices we had to make. And I wish you the most wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.